So the next question is, globalization has increased the urban migration by skilled young unmarried women from various classes. How has this trend impacted upon the personal freedom and relationships with family? It is asking, the crux of the question is, globalization have changed the nature of the work which has been performed by the unmarried women, and how it is impacting the personal freedom and its relationship with the family. That's the question that has been asked. Now, with these sort of questions, you can start the introduction. You can start the introduction with the definition of globalization. Globalization. Globalization is nothing but making the global interconnectedness without any barriers, without any discrimination. Globalization is equally impacting everyone. Now you can quote the data regarding the globalization and urban migration. Now, when the data is being planned, you can write down that in 2014, 54% is the urbanization which has increased due to the globalization. It was just 30% in 1950s. By 2050, it can reach to 66%. 66% it can reach the urbanization trends. Even India is also aiming for the 50% urbanization by 2040 only. 2040 only we are trying to aim for it. Now present India's urbanization is 32%. Now we want to increase it to 50%. That is how urbanization trends are increasing. Now how does it impact the unmarried women when it comes to their personal choices? So the impact on the unmarried women The first impact which we can talk about is the increased economic independence. Increased economic independence. When there is increased economic independence, then they have the freedom to choose their own house. They have the freedom to choose their own vehicle. They have the autonomy in their own life choices. They have their autonomy in own reproductive choices. So here they have the autonomy in life choices like housing, reproductive choice, and when they have the economic independence, they obviously supports the family. This is how economic independence can lead to the change of the lifestyles in the women. Then second one is, see, here we are writing about personal choice also. Here we are also writing about the family also. We are trying to balance both the things. Second, when there is urbanization, they have expanded career opportunities. They have expanded career opportunities. But when there is expanded career opportunities, they are trying to challenge the traditional gender roles which are given to the women. Previously, there was patriarchal mindset which are working out that women should not work. Women should be sticking on to the housing only. Now that is getting challenged when the economic opportunities are also reaching to women. And this can lead to the challenging traditional gender roles challenging the traditional gender roles. And they also face, when it comes to the personal freedom, when it is given the personal freedom, they face glass ceilings and pink collarization of jobs. Pink collarization of jobs will also happen. Then it may reduce, it may reconsider their roles in the family also. Now you are an earning woman, obviously your family role will change, your respect will change. That's how the role in the family changes with the increased economic opportunities. If consider I am earning only 50,000, if a woman is earning 1 lakh, we are the same family. Obviously the respect on her will be more. That's how the changing opportunities will go on. Then the third impact is the autonomy in relationships. Autonomy in relationships. You can choose your own relations. You can choose when you want to get married. You can choose when you want to have kids. That is autonomy in relationships. Here it is leading the impact which is the delayed marriages. It is leading to the delayed marriages. Along with this, there can be the risk of, when it comes to the personal freedom, there can be risk or reward in choosing a partner. In choosing a partner, there can be risk and reward both. Now, when it comes to the family role, there can be wider generation group, family relations, wider generation gap. Along with the wider generation gap, there can be variance in the degree of acceptance. There can be variance in degree of acceptance. Acceptance of new norms. See, nowadays the families cannot accept the new norms which are going on. They only think of marriage. But now you see there are so many extra things which are going on in the society. Like the live-in relationships or the love marriages which are going on, which is challenging the traditional roles which has been put down by the family. Then the fourth one is the social networking and peer group. Social networking and peer group. So this is beyond the kingship. This is beyond. The kingship is nothing but which is a familial relation, which is a blood relation. Kingship. Now, what is the impact of it beyond this? There can be, in the personal freedom, relations beyond family. But this can lead to more loneliness. There can be more loneliness, which can go with the social media thing. Then how does it impact the family relation? It can reduce the role of the family. It will reduce the pressure on the family. Reduce the pressure of family to fulfill social needs. Nowadays, they don't need to fulfill the social need. They can't be your friend. There is father, mother, they can't be your friend. The friends you will try to look at in the social networking sites. That social needs with the pressure will be reduced on the family. That's how it will impact the family role as well. Now, these are the impacts which we have talked about. Now, what can be the conclusion which you can quote. Although globalization is changing the way we think, but there should be always a work-life balance. Because Karl Marx always tells that the people are getting alienated because they are not getting satisfied with their own work, they are not being wooed by the society, and they are not given the relationship with the family. That's where alienation should be reduced, which can lead to the suicidal tendencies. That's why work-life balance is the one which is the need of in the society. This is how you can conclude these sort of questions. So this is how you need to write the answer for this question.